to the show. How's everybody doing? What's happening? Good to see you guys. Good to see everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? What a start. What an Asia session, right? Nathan, hello there. I'm here, Nathan. Hello. Well, I usually join around 2 a.m. I just have to set up everything. That's why the timer is for. HT photo, what's up? Kamal, hello, good morning. Frequency, good morning. Oh, when you join like the stream, yeah. I mean the other chatters. Yeah, sorry. I'm still sleeping. I'm still having my coffee, sorry. I overslept, to be honest. Overslept a little bit. But I'm here. Good morning, good morning. Never Surfer, hello. Same, all right. I'm just trying to figure out what is going on. Actually, I did not oversleep too much. When I saw this, so actually let me go first to the chart and let's do some recap since the Asia session. I mean, we're pretty much in a range here anyway. We swept some highs here. I would say this was a possible Asia high. I'm not saying that this is officially the Asia high, but it could have been. What if this was a liquidity sweep here? So if there was a liquidity sweep right there, and what if we inverted a fair value gap right there? What if we did that? So if that was an inversion gap, then we have an Asia low down there, and we have an absolutely perfect demand zone right down there. Now, I thought that this should be going lower. At least that was my idea. We should be going lower on this one. Well, we still haven't, so I feel like there could be another sweep on the upside here. So yeah, just be careful. I took a short position, so I am having a short position, which started out good, by the way. If you look at it, I was almost at TP1, but now it's back to break even. Now my stop loss is above the swing high, but I'm still kind of hoping that we can go lower to Asia low and then down to this demand zone. So this trade is back to break even, unfortunately, but it was looking good for a little bit there. Just for a little bit, but yeah, it's now going back to the inversion gap. Unfortunately, we don't have any news, so that's why it's a little bit strange. But you know, Barhad, hey, good morning, hello. And of course, gold is still just hovering there. There is a 1 minute supply zone on gold, but otherwise nothing special. Practically in the same range. I might gonna be looking into a possible buy position once we get above 5068.6. Otherwise, I'm not interested to do anything with gold. And again, I really thought that this is gonna go lower. I really thought that this is gonna go, and it's not going. So what can we do, right? What can we do? Not much in this case. Not much. Yeah, exactly. We just created another inversion gap. And now the real question is like, where is the draw on liquidity? Inverted another gap. But this is why I was like Okay, if we picked up some liquidity there and we inverted that move, and we still have the Asia low, and we have a demand zone, I would rather see this go a little bit further down. But you know, who knows? Could be sweeping both sides again. Let's look at the 4-hour. Okay, nothing here on the 4-hour chart. Nothing there. Oh, sorry, that was the 1-hour. This is the 4-hour. I'm telling you guys, I'm still sleepy. So this is the 4-hour. That was the 1-hour, but still nothing. Rebalance this gap. And the daily. Oh yeah, we still have an unbalanced price range here from last Tuesday. Quite a few gaps, to be honest. Quite a few. Also here as well. Yeah, it's almost like a suspension block, right? That's what ICT calls it. But yeah, it's a little bit interesting. Right in the middle. We'll see. Troy, hello. There is a large value gaps on the downside. Hard to break through without real momentum. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's gonna be some trouble. So unfortunately, my trade is in trouble indeed. But what can I do, right? Yeah. Well, the only thing I can do is just wait. And if I'm gonna get stopped out, I'm still gonna be focusing on that Asia low and on the demand zone down there. But you know, if it goes higher, then I might just have to accept the fact, because this created a supply zone as well right here on the 5 minutes. So we could be just going there right now at 36. There you go. So this here is a 5 minute supply zone. There you go. That's the problem. And we're gonna go into that level, which is at 337. I wonder what's it gonna do. It could be breaking that level again at 358. That's interesting. Neo, hello there, good morning. Well, I'm short on NQ, so please do not copy trade, because that's in a drawdown. It was in a profit earlier, because I took it somewhere around here after 1 a.m. Eastern Standard. It went down to a nice profit, but now it's gonna go way up there because there is a 5 minute supply zone, which I don't really like. But I'm in a drawdown, only with 2 micro here, so it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I'm perfectly easy on this one. I'm perfectly easy. Timo, welcome back. Supply zone on YM. I don't really follow YM, so Andrea, csodás leggelt. Hello. Szia. Well, it could be, but if not, we could be sweeping the 358. I'm still going to be looking for a possible reversal. So maybe a second chance for the trade to go down to Asia low. I guess we'll see, right? So, yeah. We shall see. We don't have news in the London session at all. So nothing. in the London session. We have retail sales at 8:30 Eastern Standard. Do you think the Asia reversal trade is a good controlled way to try and fund an account? It's not a simple answer because it depends on quite a few factors. It depends on how much risk you put on a trade, how do you manage the risk, what is your entry model, what do you use for risk to reward. I mean, what is your risk to reward? What are you using for targets? There's so many factors. Is it a good strategy? I think it's a good strategy. Strategy wise, is it good to get a funded account? I can't say that for sure. Neither of the strategies that I know, even my own strategy. I mean, yes, of course, if you repeat the process with a fairly low risk and you know you have an edge and you keep repeating it over and over and over, sooner or later you should be able to fund your account, right? I guess that was the question. So if you know that it has an edge, you have enough data, and you don't put everything on one single trade or two, then I guess, yeah, it could be a good one. But one or taking just a few trades and hoping that this is going to get me the funded account, maybe not the best approach. I don't know. Well, I'm still kind of hoping that it will go lower, but the problem is we have the zone at 337, and I think it will go up there. That's the issue with this trade. A lot of time they can be 100-point trades with fairly safe risk reward. Well, you have to do some back testing. You need to collect some data. You need to collect a lot of data, by the way, and just try to forward test it. And that's how you start. You need to start forward testing it, and go from there. Because I never tried. Yeah, I never tried, but and of course, if you forward test it for a week or two, that still doesn't mean that that's going to be the one, but if you collect enough data and you see, like, okay, in a couple of months it's providing a fair enough win ratio, then it's actually good. It's a good thing. You can use it, but with like relatively small risk. Okay, well, this is kind of frustrating seeing it go all the way back up there, but was expected. Let's check the likes. Check the likes. How we are doing, everybody. We are having 18 likes and 98 subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for all the likes. Everyone is amazing. Okay, we should be getting back to the zone right here. Long the DEX for 20 points. Got 3 more points. Let's go. Shenanigan and Ron, congratulations for the trade. Let's go. I just passed through Funded Futures Network 100k eval with the BOGO. Can I still enjoy the BOGO sale for the next? Yeah, sure, you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. Yes. Yes, 100 billion%. Go for it. Until the end of the month, it seems like it's going to be a BOGO month at Funded Futures Network. So buy one, get one for free, no activation. So you're welcome, Shenanigan. So obviously, yeah, you can. Ba-da-da-dum-bum-bum-bum. Well, just sideways action. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, exactly. They really have a good price in the market. Like, let me just check the prices there because I totally forgot. Funded Futures Network. Yeah, for $175, you can get two, not one, but 250k accounts and no activation fee. Again, no activation fee and you getting 2 accounts. So, you know, you're basically getting the 150k account for $87.50 with no activation fee. I think that's fairly good. That's the 50k account on Apex. Let's go, futuristic times. Haven't activated the P account yet. Activate, need to cancel the subscription. No, they are going to cancel the subscription automatically for you. So you don't have to do anything. They are going to cancel it once the funded account is activated. They are going to cancel it for you. Neo is longing here. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be busting higher. Good morning, Serial. Hello. Good morning. Funded Futures Network. Funded Futures Network. Actually, I know we had it somewhere. Let me just paste you guys the current promo. It's really great. So buy one, get one for free, and you can read all the details. All the details right here. So buy one, get one for free. All month. But please read all the details. You just have to read it. It's there. And the rules are there as well. If you scroll the pictures, like what you need to do and how you move on, everything is right there. Yes, I'm in a short trade, but it seems like I'm gonna get stopped out. I'm in a drawdown. I was in a in profit a little bit earlier before the stream started. I was in a very nice profit, but it seems like it's gonna go for that 5-minute supply zone and it's gonna bust it completely to the top, which is my stop loss. But it's all right for now, because the idea behind this trade was that we're going to take Asia low and go down to that 5-minute demand zone, which we didn't. So, you know, this supply zone should be getting tagged in a couple of minutes or sooner. And it will depend how it's going to behave. I think it wants to pop higher right there. It's only a few points. But it's going. Look at that. The BOGO sale, you got to email support. Yes, exactly what Shenanigan is saying. So you purchase the account and you're going to receive a PDF document in email, which is going to be your receipt. But everything is there under the link. You can read what you need to do. You email the receipt to support and requesting the free account, and they are going to send you a code which is going to give you 100% discount. Then you go back to the dashboard, you add one more account and you enter the code. That code is going to give you 100% discount from the second purchase. So this is how you get the free account. One free account at a time. And the activation fee is the same way. Once you pass the account, it requires you to pay $130 for activation. Once you pass the account, you email another email to support that, hey, I passed the account with the promotion. Can you please give me an activation code? And they are going to email you back with a 100% discount code for the activation fee. And then it's going to be the same, like you go to pay activation fee and it's going to be requesting for a coupon code. You enter it and it's going to be $0. And that's how you activate it for $0. No activation fee. Weird. What TFD, the futures desk? That's a prop firm, as far as I know. I think that's what you're referring to. There's so many acronyms in the prop firm space, but I think that's what you're referring to. Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't really know why people are not talking more about funded futures. Everybody's looking for the cheapest accounts. The cheapest account is at Funded Futures Network, including the activation fee. And nobody talks about it, by the way. Nobody talks about it. The cheapest account is with Funded Futures Network. A 50K account is $37.50 with no activation. Yes, you have to pay $75. Yes, I know, but you have to. I know you have to pay $75. I know, but you're getting two, not one, two accounts. That's how it works. So basically, technically speaking, the cheapest accounts, the cheapest. In the whole prop firm space, I can say that because it's valid and it's true. The cheapest prop firm accounts in the whole futures prop trading space right now is with Funded Futures Network, including the activation fee. MSG UFO, hello. Zero the hero, what's up? They have rhythmic connection on, unfortunately, only. So you can connect through NinjaTrader, Quantower, ATAS, I think, and they have their own platform, which is called Onyx, I think. And some other applications that you can use. They don't have TradeAway. Onyx, yeah. Top Step. Top Step is in a is now with the new rules. I mean, increasing the price is a thing. I understand, you know, okay, it happens, inflation, expenses, yada yada, and everything, because Top Step was keeping their prices like it at least in the last 3 years or something like that. So okay, that's somewhat understandable, but the new rules and some shit show is going on by denying payouts and erasing profits, and I don't know, something is off a little bit there. yeah, some rock pooling stuff is going on with some of their traders. I did read some things, but I haven't really followed it closely because I'm not trading with TopStep. But I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Retroactively removing accounts for traders taking a loan taken a long time ago also. Oh wow, great. That is dodgy. Yeah, that's not good. That is not something we like. Yeah. Just a quick look on gold. Not much is going on with gold. Going lower, seems like it. NQ is back here. I really thought that NQ could go lower, but it's not going lower. So yeah, so that is a little bit dodgy. I agree. Okay, we are having 38 likes and 184 viewers. Wow, that is amazing. Can we get like at least 80? Can we get to 80 likes? I know we can do it. Yesterday we managed to get to 120-ish or something. So can we get to 80? Let's do it, everybody. $44, let's go. Let's go, 44. Approaching 200 viewers, which is awesome. So the goal is gonna be the same today as well. Can we get to 100 likes today? Let's see if it works out. Hey Nissim, what's up? So yeah, this is what we have today. I wanted to change the background of Ninja Trader to the same as my team viewer chart background. So unfortunately, I cannot choose. So what color is my team viewer? Team viewer, come on. I'm still sleeping. Trading view, what team viewer? Trading view background. Slate gray is up there. Dark slate blue. Oh no. There is some gray. Slate divided light gray. Ugh, terrible. Transparent. I mean, it's not that bad. Seen worse. Dark magenta. Oh my god. No. Anyway, I will figure it out later. Nice to see you too, Nissim. Yeah, we're stuck here with NQ, and I feel like it's gonna pop higher to go for that 357. That's what it feels like to me. In that case, let's look at the higher time frames. Like, how far are we going, or where do we go from here? Because we can still sweep some more liquidity here easily, but I don't see zone or any level on the top here. Yeah, nothing. So I guess we shall see. Pink one is nice. Suits you. Thank you, Papacito. I'm not sure about the pink one. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how this is gonna go. We are having 51 likes. Let's go. All we need is 49 more because we're just went through 200 viewers. So 51 likes. Can we go with 100 likes today? Yesterday we managed to do it. 48 more. 48 more. Timothy, hello. Why does every Sabo introduce himself by saying Sabo? Yeah, I know that is a big question there. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of an interesting question. Actually, my name in English is Taylor, so right, so that would be like Thomas Taylor, Tom Taylor, or something like that. Just give us Asia low. Well, if it's not gonna give us Asia low, I'm still okay with that. In that case, the only choice I have is to wait for, if my stop gets triggered, then I'm gonna be still waiting for a possible reversal. Maybe it's gonna happen later, because I feel like that 242 down there, and I'm focusing on the demand zone. That could be still a good target. So it might not happen right now. And this one might going to push through one more time, squeezing the shorts, including me. But no problem. And you know what? All my intuition and everything tells me this is gonna go to 360. Like really. I mean, it just feels like it's gonna push through 360. I'm just almost 100% sure. Okay, not 100%, but like 80% sure that this is gonna go to 360. Just to squeeze the short positions. Because I don't see a target up there other than the previous day high. There's just nothing else. Really, there's nothing up there. The only reason, and that could be a valid thing this morning, that, oh, let's just squeeze the shorts one more time and then drop down to Asia low. That's what I think could be happening here. A book map, and most of the available liquidity is lower at 277, 250. Yeah, Asia low, and down there around the demand zone there has to be some liquidity. I think so. Yeah, exactly, 360, and that's why I think that this is gonna squeeze up there. Oh man, what can we do, right? What can we do? Well, we can do one thing. We take the loss and move on. That's what we can do. Mick Taylor, Rolling Stones. There you go, 26k. Yeah, we could. We could move there. It's looking very bullish now. Very, very bullish. Has absolutely zero sign of dropping it. As soon as we're getting closer to London open, this is just gonna spike higher and squeeze everyone. But this is based on intuition. The trade setup and the way the candles and the whole situation looked like to me, it was like we're going for Asia low and the demand zone. That's why I'm in this trade in the drawdown. But you know, also the fact that we're sitting around the weave up here kind of brings us into an indecision scenario. 66 likes already. All we need is 34 more. 34. We can do 34, right? Of course we can. And it's pushing. Oh man. Yeah, it's gonna go for the 360. And the midpoint of this is 47 right there. It's right there at 47. So at least it should be tagging the midpoint of this 5-minute supply zone. And then we'll see where we go from there. But it's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. Mr. Smith, they gonna dump it to Mount Crumpets, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, first they're gonna squeeze everybody. That's what's gonna happen here. It's unfortunate because this trade was looking really good. Really, really, really good. But you know, if it reverses down, excellent. I like that too. So far, the reaction from the zone is something I like. This is good on the 5-minute. The 5-minute reaction is good. I like it. The 1-minute looks ugly still. I mean, the 1-minute still looks ugly, but the 5-minute looking bad. I like this reversal. I mean, rejection, not reversal, but that rejection looking really, really good. That's a very nice rejection. Okay, I'm starting to get some hope here. Good morning, Dr. Dolly. Hello. Previous day high, then down, says Peter. We'll see. You might be right. Caesar, good morning. Drop base, probably drop base. Yeah. Question Apex. Yesterday I bought an Eval and it does not allow me to trade. No, Apex is restricting gold trades temporarily because of the big volatility. At least that's what they're saying. But the reality is that people are making so much money on gold that they are restricting it. Not just Apex, other platforms doing it too. So it's not like a unique situation. But yeah. They are restricting it for now. All right, what's it gonna be? What do you guys think? Is this gonna try one more time to go up there? I think it can. But if it goes up next time, I think it will be targeting the at least the mid-level at 47 if it goes. It's a very, very, very risky situation. Hey, no problem, Dr. Dolly. Yeah, it was a nice rejection, but it's still not over. It can still go. And we have time until London Open, so London Open can still finish up with this squeeze. Yeah, not even one. Not even 1 ounce of gold. Not even one micro. Well, TRADEIFY and MyFundedFutures, they're still letting you to trade gold. MyFundedFutures having a restriction for micros, only with 2 micro on the 50k, 3 on the 100k, or 4. I'm not even sure. So there is a bit of a restriction. But yeah. And now just fall. Yeah, I feel like it might want to tag the mid-level of that zone. $4.19 is a hard cloud lines I have had on my chart for a week or two. Touched yesterday. Oh, so it could be a level of, it could be an important level. Who knows? CME can kick rocks. Yeah. MyFundedFutures sent an update about that. Yeah. Well, not much we can do with it. You know, it is what it is. We still have 17 minutes to go. Until the London Open. I guess until then, we could be just staying still with this. Randall is here. Hey, yesterday was good. Thank you for asking. Welcome, Randall. Yesterday was good. The trade, finally, yesterday London session was a really good short at the end. I left it on the chart and it was, you know, it was going to TP. It was a really good trade. Nice drop. And you said it. You called it earlier. Yeah, it's going to go lower. And it was a really good trade. Mr. Tebelka, hello. You hit your target, yeah. Cheesy balls, hello. Yeah, it was a really good trade. I enjoyed it. I think it was great. I'm kind of wondering what this market wants to do now, because this short trade is not looking good. Monar Melodies, hello, welcome. So if you guys just tuning in, the idea originally was to go for the Asia low and for the 5-minute demand zone lower, but I kind of feel like there could be a squeeze here happening as we approach the London Open. So that my trade is not like a big one here. My stop is right above the swing high, which is the top of the supply zone. So we'll see. Yeah, exactly like how you're saying, like either like just small moves here and there, or take a swing and just wait for it. Well, I think this is gonna stay like this until London Open. Nothing is gonna happen, I feel like. And we don't have any news in the London session right now, so it could be a slow grind. And we are having 73 likes, which is amazing. Can we get to above 100? 224 viewers. Thank you so much for hanging around here. Can we get to 100 likes? Yesterday we made it. I know we can do it today too. Let's go, everyone. I know what you don't is here. The man from the future. You're in the same trade. Yeah, I was hoping that we will drop, but seems like not yet. Not yet. Yeah, it's a short, but you know, it's a short. I really wanted to see we go for Asia low, and it was in profit. So I took this trade earlier than I started the stream, and it was looking real good, but then it got squeezed up there. And so far we're having a nice reaction here, which is good. I like it. I like this reaction so far. But I can also imagine that the market is going to push it one more time to that, 360 level up there, which I don't really want to see. Yesterday's price action was BS. Yeah, I guess it was. So what's it gonna be? Are we gonna see a possible squeeze, or finally are we dropping? I wouldn't mind if we drop. Below 325. I mean, I wouldn't mind going there to 325. That would be actually good. Still a little bit more than 10 minutes to go to London Open, which I'm not sure if it's going to do anything good for us, but you know, we gotta stay and wait patiently for this move to happen. Flat on an MNQ. Yeah, we'll see what it does. This could have been a trap for the shorts. So it could be a trap for me as well. But yeah. But where are the bulls? And where are the bears? Because nobody is doing anything right now. Currently, we are ranging in a 6-point range. Yeah. This is exactly the place. This is exactly the kind of price action where the algos can definitely mess you up. Like big time. Midnight area is somewhere around 344. New York midnight. It's kind of hovering there. Fielkos is here in the flesh. What's up? Yes, it can. It definitely can. Well, just a waiting game as always. As always with this market. How can the day start, right? I know. It's a scientific fact. It's it works. This is how it works. Still a bit of a push here. You got some ideas. I have some. Yeah, I can only imagine those ideas. Oh man, we're watching paint dry right now. That's what we're doing. Well, I as I said, I think I know what you mean, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure we're ready for it. I'm not sure we're ready for that, Filkos. I'm not sure if the world is ready for that. Well, this trade so far is let's all pray for this trade. How about that? Let's just all pray for this. Like, please, go down finally. I mean, I do see that it's having some trouble up here. I look fresh. Maybe because the coffee starts to kick in. I'm not sure. I still have a bit of it left. Ahmed, hello. So I started to go to the gym again, like as a regular basis, in a regular basis. And I gotta tell you guys, it feels actually good now that a few days have passed, and I'm going like 4 times a week, and it really feels better. Like I'm feeling more fresh, energized. I sleep better, so I actually enjoying it very much. I mean, I'm not really enjoying lifting those weights, but but it's good. Yeah, the market is not moving, Ahmed. I feel like they just want to squeeze everybody, including me, up to the 360 level. Quick look on gold. I have an alert on gold because there is a 1-minute supply zone up there. So if it gets above 5,068.6, I might jump into a trade on gold. Otherwise, this NQ situation here is just so bad. Yeah, so about the Iran situation, it seems like people are betting lots of money on Polymarket that the US is gonna bomb Iran. And what else? Oh yeah, the pizza orders around the Pentagon are increased 250%. I mean, that was yesterday's news, but I think during the evening I was reading the same kind of news, like the restaurants around the Pentagon are having way more orders than before. So something might be happening. I don't know. Is it no, I think the volume is low. Hold on. I think yeah, you're right. How about now? Is it better a little bit? I think my volume was low. Yeah, I think the volume was low on my end. Thank you for saying. Much better. All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Actually, let me lower the desktop audio, the music a little bit. Yeah, thank you guys. It seems like there was a issue. Okay. Input gain is okay. Okay. It's not just pizza. It's actually everything else. It's not just the pizza. Every kind of takeaway food, basically. All kinds of takeaway foods there. Which is, I mean, I guess that's normal, right? When they're planning to do something, working overtime, that's what they do. They are working overtime. Michal, hey Tom, got a question open, for example, Grok. Put there, what are you using then? Paste, 1 minute. What? So you're saying I should paste the 1 minute chart for Grok to tell me the chart analysis. That's what you're saying. Screenshot the 1 minute. All right, I can ask. Let's ask Grok. Oh, there's a squeeze, unfortunately. So here's Grok's answer from the 1 minute chart. 1 minute time frame, micro Nasdaq, blah, blah, key elements, current market. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this. Direction ideas, short-term base for the charts, reserves, bullish, lean, very scenario. It just outlines both scenarios. Above current levels, retest 340, 345 as support, target 360 or trail. Avoid shorting. That's what it says. Oh no. Grok is saying avoid shorting, and this is a long setup. And there's the squeeze. Yeah, unfortunately, my trade is done. Almost stop loss. So London Open messed up this situation. Big time. I can do one thing here. I can move my stop just a little bit higher as an experiment, just a little bit higher than the previous level, just in case if it would sweep that level just a little bit. So not too much. Let's just move it to like 360. Oh, unable to change. What do you mean? Oh. I have to reconnect. Hold on. There's a connection issue here. Wow. Wow. What is going on? Okay, so here's the trade. Whoa, are you guys seeing this? What the hell is going on here? Are you guys seeing this? I was like 2 points away from my stop. What the hell? Okay. All right. I don't know what the hell, but this is wow. I was okay. I was like, what is going? I was actually thinking to move my stop just like a few points in case if it just ticks the high there, but what the hell? I'm locked in. Yeah. Good holding. The platform actually decided that I need to hold the position. Wow. This is interesting. This is interesting. What a drop. What a drop. It's still the thing is that the zone is still valid, by the way. The 5 minute, the upper supply zone is still valid. So this was like a 30-something point of a drop. I'm not nervous at all. I'm absolutely not nervous. I'm actually quite the opposite, but I wasn't nervous even before it was very close to my stop. If it takes it out, it takes it out. I was just, you know, I was thinking if it goes for the top tick here on that swing high, I'm just gonna move my stop like just a few points, and that's it, just to make sure, you know, that it's really breaking higher. I mean, look at that. Now it could be going. This could be this could have been the fake move here from London. Look at that. And now it's gonna go up there and squeeze those relative equal highs. Wow. So this could be the fake out move right now. I mean, this, and now it's just gonna go back up there. Faking which direction? Faking, so a fake short. It was just picking up liquidity from 325, and now it's gonna go through 360. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Exactly. There you go. 360. Here we go. Okay, so what I didn't do earlier, I tried to put my stop just like 2 points higher than the previous top here. So this is good. Okay, even if it just wicks a little bit higher, let's see if I can survive this. I'm not sure I will. Look at this push. Okay, this is the real push now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. It feels like a short, but it's gonna go to 360 now. I think this is gonna push it now. I don't know. Yeah. Unfortunately. So this drop was the fake move, maybe. Plus just the 60 points on a 1 minute candle. I was short for that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what is going on now? What is this? Do we have some news or anything? Not much. The kind of cells. Yeah. I don't know. But it's so strange. It really is. I don't know what to think anymore. I really don't. I don't know. That 360 level is wow. I think the job is not finished here. I think it still wants to push it. This is a nasty game for sure. It is. Curry fishbowl, yeah. London is difficult right now. I mean, I'm just holding my position, so I'm just doing the same thing. Like, I mean, but it's just, you know. Kind of makes me wonder, like, what the heck is going on here? I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. No idea what is going on. I mean, I don't see any logic in this market anymore. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Is this going to push to the high of this right now, or what is going on? I really don't know. Anyway, I gave a fair chance by moving my stop with 2 points. So just in case if it wants to top tick that 59, which I don't think is going to be the case. I think it's going to push higher, which is sad because I wanted to see it go. I mean, to drop down. It was a nice start of the London session. It really saved me for a few more minutes, right? But like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, exactly. Randall, I think you nailed it. I think they're just hunting stops all around because there's no clear direction. So they're going to definitely push it above 360. And then, you know, they might drop it down again. So here's the push. Oh no. 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 Well, it was a nice run. I tried. You know, still, like, logic dictates like we should drop, but there's no logic right now because there's no trend. Trust, yeah. 370 on deck. Yeah, could be going for that. Yeah, 373. It is what it is. It is what it is. Can I look at German 40? Sure. 5 minute. Swap some liquidity here on the 15. It's gonna go for the highs at 25,100. Yeah, I think it looks like it's a bearish breaker, but I don't trust it. I think it's still bullish. Although on the 5 minute there is a demand zone down there. I would wait for another leg down if I want to short it. So if I would short this, I would wait for another leg down before jumping into a short. I'm not trusting this bearish breaker here. I feel like this is just luring in the sellers, and then it's going to push higher. That's what I think, because it wants to go for this high right there. That's what I think, because there's so many nice levels up there to the left. So I'm not trusting the shorts on this. Yeah. If this would break lower, wait for another displacement, and then I would go short. That's what I think. That is what I think. I see inverted head and shoulders on the 5-minute chart. So 417 should be at least. Well, we'll see. What a day. Okay, so we're not giving up, by the way, just saying. We're not gonna be sad. We're not gonna cry. Quite the opposite. I'm gonna put an alert here. Once we get below like 320, I might be looking for the same trade again. Let me get this off here. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put it back. Let's put it back. Inversion gap is not valid anymore. So yeah, once we get below this inversion gap after midnight on the 5-minute, that could be a possible short scenario. Other than that, I'm not taking a long here. Mark, hello. Yeah, correct, fishbowl. It is rubbish. You could pick a level and do a swing trade and walk away. I did that with my personal account with 4 minis. Worked out as usual. You know, Randall, this is something I also wanted to ask you. Like, I'm doing, I'm also kind of journaling the levels that I'm looking for every single day. And you know what? Like, I would say in many cases, the levels that I'm looking for are getting at least tagged throughout the day. So I was thinking the same thing. What if I just enter with a small position and with a wide stop and just let it be? Just let it go, and I just leave the charts and see what's going to happen later, because it seems like the more I'm focusing and, you know, locked in on the chart, the more mistakes I'm going to make. I mean, this was not a mistake. This was good. This was, I'm satisfied with this trade. I did everything the way I usually do, but like, it would be much easier just to put on a trade and just walk away. Trade Delicious, hello. So again, if we go lower than 320, I would be interested in a sell position. And then I would be looking for that 242 down there, because there's nothing here, nothing up there. And if I want to be super aggressive, like extremely aggressive on this, I can actually do one more thing. But this is being super, super aggressive. I wait for the 1 minute because we have a shift here, and I wait for the 1 minute to close below this. I don't know. Let's give it a different color. This fair value gap, this 1 minute fair value gap, which is going to be an inversion, right? And just take a short from there, and let's go for Asia low and then lower, because I really think that the move is now done. Look at that. I might even jump back in. Actually, you know what? F it. I'm jumping back in. With 2 micros, I think I will be okay. I'm okay with 2 micros, right? Of course. Two micros is okay. Yeah, dedicate that for black plan. Just leave it be in small positions. Kind of like a swing trading-ish, intraday swing trading account. Okay, so I entered the trade. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Here's my trade. And let's just keep on going with the plan. So the plan is I'm going to put a stop higher. And I want to get out one position at 293. 294 actually. And the second position is going to be way down there at 251. Okay. So this is it. How about that? Now, I used a very aggressive inversion entry, which was practically a shift and the retrace back to the fair value gap. Now, the idea would be if the market would just drop nicely back down again, go through the Asia low down to the zone. And it's a very small risk. But this is being super aggressive now. Yeah, look at that. It's not working out. Morning, CSHT. Hello. You seen that order? Let's go. It could be good. Maybe. Who knows? The order's at 70. Still there. Oh, shit. That's not good. Maybe they're just spoofing the market. 72. I can actually go with 72. Why not? It's still okay. It's fine. I'm just being super aggressive. This is super aggressive this morning from my end. But I know what the problem was. I mean, it was actually no problem. The first trade, everything by the plan. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is for entertainment purposes. All right. Let's see. We have 84 likes. 84. Can we get to 100 likes, everybody? Just to 100 likes. Can we do it? And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get 200 likes. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh shit. Oh no. No. All right. It seems like wants to go to 70. No, I'm closing it. I don't care. I'm closing it. I had to close it. I had to. I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like that this is a good idea to hold these trades here. Yeah. It is what it is. I'm just gonna wait until we're getting through this level at 320, and that's it. Can't go with anything more. We are having Skull Cruncher. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. So what's it gonna do, everybody? That's the big question. I'm not sure what, I mean, I'm definitely gonna wait for it to go down to 320. 320, and that's it. Some sellers might have stepped in to punch it down a little bit, but took a tiny further gap. Let's go. Oops, my Ninja Trader just lost connection. So cool. Yeah, it seems like my Ninja Trader cannot connect. Awesome. I wanted to put a limit order down there if in case it wants to drop. It's not doing anything. It's not accepting the limit order. That's the problem. $84 offers at 68. So it can still go, can it still go up there? Feels like it might want to drop here. Not sure though. 5 and it looks like barcoding. It could go back. What a crazy London session so far. 5-minute is barcoding. I have no idea if I should put a limit order. I can't even put a limit order because it's still connecting. And I'm still kind of watching for the 320 level down there. Like, what would be the risk here to even try to get down to that 320 if I want to scalp it? I don't know. I don't know. I want to scalp it or not. Scott Cruncher saying long gold and silver. Yeah, I'd like to go long on gold as well, but I'm still kind of waiting to get out from this congestion area. Ash Cooper, hello. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the channel. It cannot connect. Unfortunately, I can't connect. I don't know why. Just unable to connect. It says a connection issue. I might have to reinstall something here. Yeah, I can't. I can't. Absolutely. It's not accepting the limit order. Awesome. That is not good. Let me try something else. Yeah, it's not accepting it. There's a connection issue with Rhythmic. It seems like it. Yeah, they cut me off. I wanted to put a limit order just to make sure that I can scalp this, but I can't. That is like, wow. I gotta make sure if it's working, or I don't even know. How do I make sure that I'm connecting to the right Rhythmic server? Hold on. But anyway, if I see another opportunity, like once we're getting below this 320 level, I told you that would be, maybe I'm going to take it on another account, but that would be something I would go for. That would be interesting. What is going on? So are we going to go down to 320? Once we do, I'm going to take one more trade on this. I would like to see Asia low, and not just that 242 5-minute demand zone. I'd like to see that too. That would be good. Martin, you're bullish for the day? It could happen. Like, so far, this area that it built up this barcode level, that kind of gives me the idea that it could be bullish. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately, because I can still, I'm okay with it. But until we're in this 5-minute barcode thingy, it's just not going to work out. Oh man, it's not going anywhere. What a trashy price action, and I'm down 2 stop losses today, and this is not good. And gold is not moving either. Sellers have been absorbing the buys all night. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping as well. I hope that the buyers will exhaust. Sam Owen, hello, good day. I'm hoping that too. What a same scenario. We are at 94 likes. Can we get 6 more likes? Only 6 more. 6 more likes to go for the 100 likes. We can do it. I know we can. I know we can do it. Of course we can do it. We are at 102. Let's go. Good job. Good job. Thank you, everybody. So are we gonna go or not? Still kind of hovering here. Blue Boyd, hello, good day. Oh man, this is gonna be slow. This is gonna be so slow. And by the way, what's the range here? 28 points. It's really trashy. It is. Gold can break. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Now this one I kind of like. The situation here on gold. I really do. Even just one micro can be a great opportunity. I'm waiting for this to break out from here. I wouldn't mind to see gold to go up there to 5,084. That would be actually good. Yeah, look at gold. And that was gold breaking higher. All right, it seems like it's going. Yeah, it's going. Gold is going. All right. That was the friendly reminder that gold is moving. Oh, that's great. Yeah. So if gold is moving, then it should be getting up to like that 84 level. Yeah, I definitely like it. Yeah, I do like that 84. Kind of checking the situation here. that was a rooster. That was an alert. A trading view alert. I scared you guys. I'm sorry. Are you receiving payout from Lucid? Is it through work market or crypto? It's through work market. So I receive payout. It's through work market. Yes. Yeah, no trade is a good trade here. I agree. Okay, slowly going down there. I think I'm going to get this alert off. Watching for that 320 level. You know, you never know. We'll be looking for that order block lower. I think it should be taking that 322 right down there. Good morning, Yokozuna. Hello. Okay, nicely going down there. Do I want to scalp this? Maybe on a different account. It's not enough range. The range is no good. 22, maybe if it would go. Anyway, but at least it's going down. Well, it should be. I think it should be taking that level out. So how about anyway, we'll see. I think it will take out that 322. Jumped into a scalp on a different account because I can't connect to this one. I'm gonna take off. This is 10 micro. I'm gonna take off 8. This is only a scalp here. I'm gonna leave 2 micros, and that should be the swing position for later. But come on, it should be so easy to close below that level. 2250 shouldn't be causing any problem here. Gold is moving. There you go. Oh no, come on, NQ. All right, I'm smoked. Closing this down. Okay, I'm done. That's it. That's it. 3 losses in a row. That's too much. That is too much, and I'm definitely doing crazy things here. I'm taking trades which are not even there. So I'm sorry, everybody, but this is it. I'm calling it. I have to walk away from the charts before I do something stupid. 3 losses. I tried to scalp it by the end, and I have a connection issue. I don't know what the hell is going on. So thank you, everybody, for watching. I don't care about the pre-market open because this price action is just fat fucking shit, basically. So I'm sorry. I have to walk away because I'm going to go on tilt. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back for the early New York session. This is definitely the shittiest London session that I had this year. And I'll be back around 7 a.m.-ish or something like that. And then MyFunded TV later. And if you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use the code TOMSABO up there. It definitely helps out a lot. Gold is at least moving, so that's good news. Thank you, everybody. Have a good London session, and God bless you all. Cheers.